Hi, everybody. Happy Boxing Day. I've been messing around with my contact lenses for the last 30 minutes. So I've managed to probably poke myself in both eyes about 5 times. So I am going to make me small due to the fact that mine just looks so wild. But anyway, before we play Tim, because we know he's a litigious son of a gun, let me put my fair use statements out. I mean, it's always good to have it here so that if I have to go back and do any more counter notifications with YouTube, let people know that it may potentially have Tim's material might actually be copyrighted. But I don't know about that. And we're using it under fair use, Tim. And obviously, these are just my thoughts, commentaries, and opinions. Nothing else. Nothing more. That's all. That's all they are. So, Tim is obviously elated because the world has reopened after Christmas and can be back for Tim to create the content gold that we have all come to know and love. And so he is obviously in a car. I'm not sure which vehicle. It looks like potentially the truck, the F-250, the Crusher. I think that's the name of that one. And he is so excited because it's Boxing Day, as we call it in the UK. Happy Boxing Day. And he is off to get something, I guess. America reopens. It's the day after Christmas, 2024. Well, I'm sure there was some unfortunate person having to work a gas station or something yesterday, Tim, that you could have hit up. But yes, people do deserve to have a day of rest, except for Tim, who spat out a couple of heartwarming videos around the propane campfire. All right, so I've obviously sped Tim up, I think, to 1.25. I have. We got a nice short one tonight, guys, because he just spit out some content gold. He did a crushing it for Christ for Christmas or something, which I said he would do. And he did. He did not disappoint.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Sarasota, Tim. Welcome back to the open country. Man, yesterday it felt like it was the pandemic again. We had a closed economy. That was the only thing I don't like about the holiday is everything's closed. Hang on a second.
That's the one thing that people enjoy about the holidays is that people that work in fast food restaurants or other places actually get a chance to have a day off. I mean, my poor neighbor, I mean, he had to go into, I think, can't remember, there was one evening he still had to go to Walmart. I want to say it was like Christmas night. People that work in hospitals, Tim, they don't close those places down. So, I mean, it's just Tim. Tim has to be waited on hand and foot, I guess. I had no problem having nothing open because I had plenty to do at the house yesterday. I had lots of food, had a friend come by. We went and took Junebug out for a really nice long hike in the woods and so on. And she had a great day, and it was just a really nice day altogether. And I just made sure I didn't really do anything too much. So I hope everybody else had a nice day too. But Tim complaining because people got a day off work. Tells everyone not to work, but then complains if people aren't working. All right, have it. What if everybody just made content, Tim? What would we do then?
Morning, you're gonna be using your mobile?
No, thanks.
No, McDonald's.
Can I get one senior coffee with 3 cream?
Okay.
That'll be all.
Okay, 85 cents.
Thank you.
You could have made some coffee at the Crasher. I mean, this is really what you're upset because you couldn't get this coffee and cream yesterday from McDonald's and drive through, and just about make as many consumption choices as you possibly could. Consumption of gas, consumption of coffee cups, just various consumptions. I was happy to stay at home. I always treat myself to a little tiny bottle of champagne from Trader Joe's. They have it all the way from France. This little tiny mini bottle. And it's always nice to have.
Now I got to get my money out. I'll have to use my phone. Nobody in line behind me. I got my laundry cooking right now. I'm just killing some time until I got to go put everything in the dryer. I had quite a bit of laundry to do. I want to get it over with before I go to the gym. But I'm driving the Super Crusher this morning.
I mean, people are still kind of taking a holiday and being with family at Christmas. Tim, like, Planet Fitness and all this. I was talking about my friend about, places being closed and how neither of us really minded. And we talked about the gym and how they keep late hours and how do they do it. And he talked about, because he's a member of Planet Fitness, believe it or not. And I'm even considering, I hate to say it, joining it just so I can have him train me. But anyway, long story short, about how they had like just one person working. Tim would be, working out on New Year's Day, of course.
Why? Because I can't. Hang on a second. So that was a nice lady that always takes care of me at the window here at McDonald's. And she goes, I went on your YouTube channel since you gave me that card. And I said, oh, okay, good. She's so nice. And it was 85 cents, and she says, and there's nobody behind you. So we got to wait cheap this.
I mean, she probably knows where your cutoff at cheapness is too. Like, nope, that one's too expensive for this guy, this Trump guy. I'm sure she's seen the T-shirt. I wonder what she has as a nickname for you. I would love to know. I would love to know the nickname they have for Tim at the McDonald's.
This morning, if there was somebody behind me, we certainly would have paid it forward.
Oh,
absolutely. And I did receive a couple of support donations in the Buy Me a Coffee Fund in the last few days from a couple of you out there. I want to acknowledge you very much and tell you how much I really appreciate it. We're going.
Of course he does, because he can get another pair of $150 shoes. You guys are so generous. Thank you.
To actually do a video now on this truck, because this is the truck that people need to consider if they're buying.
Tim, of course, forgets he was sick and almost dying last week and was getting, personalized phone calls with his primary care, or that he was striking channels left, right, and center. I wonder what he's doing about that at the moment. Just oblivious. Just keeps on rolling. It's incredible.
Buying a truck. So while we're waiting for the laundry to cook, but first, baby, let's see if McDonald's has still got it. Oh man, it's got good color. Taking the lid off. Here we go. Get it up out of there. It's all in there tight with my be very careful.
I mean, seriously. It's just, how many times have we watched this man sip coffee? I feel like we need to start counting in 2025, but I'm certainly not the person to do that labor. I have far more important things to do. I need to get on with reading. That's why I picked a video that's less than 6 minutes, Tim.
It is hot enough. It is hot enough. It is not, I felt it hotter, but
this is copyrighted material, guys.
It's just right for drinking right now. In fact,
intellectual property.
It's pretty warm and creamy and delicious with the 3 cream. That's the best cup of coffee I've ever drank in my life. McDonald's coffee, baby. You got to get you one. Senior.
I know. You almost have a conniption because you couldn't get a cup yesterday, it seems. I was not watching. I had to take a break from you, Tim. And what I do is I kind of scan what you put out. I may take a look at a transcript. And then I say, okay, this looks like Tim's usual content gold. Let's take a look at this. And that's what we got tonight.
Now, they don't all have the low price of 85 cents. It's 79 cents plus tax. It depends on if you go to a franchise or a corporate owned. This one's probably corporate. They're usually a little lower in their prices, but fantastic coffee from McDonald's. A fantastic day. The world is open again.
I still think it's less expensive if you made it at the home, Tim. And it'd still be better if you weren't like a cheapo and got the size of filters that actually fit your coffee maker. So why don't you look at the actual cup that the coffee filter is made to hold rather than the price of the filter? Because I have a feeling that might have been part of where you made your decision. And obviously, if it's a 1 to 5 cup rather than one that goes up to potentially 12 cups, the filter is going to be a lot less expensive. And I don't know why you have such a large coffee maker anyway. There's theories that the coffee is a replacement for other addictions from other creators. I'm not going to take their material, if you may.
Everything, no matter what I want, I can go and get. I love it. So the holidays are over. It's all over. It's all gone for another year. So I hope everybody got what they wanted and you had a great day yesterday. I'm sure you're probably still all hugged up there with your friends and family for the holiday. Some of you probably go all the way through New.
Yeah, but it didn't stop you from spitting out a bunch of content. You think that everyone's got time to catch up with like 15 videos a day, Tim? Don't think so.
Years, others have got to get back to work. Whatever your situation is, I hope you have a great time. And listen, man, I got tired of answering comments the last couple of days, but yesterday I had nothing to do. I was just sitting around in the camper, and my goodness, I think all 111,615 of you wish me Merry Christmas.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but and thank you for reminding me, Tim. Tim has been going like really intense about making responses to everybody in his comment section. And I have no idea why he suddenly decided to have so much engagement. Sometimes he gets kind of, a little bit, shall we say, cutting occasionally on his responses when he had the one young lady who mentioned making a donation in his name for the Harvest House in Sarasota. And so does Tim, and people wanted to correct me, said not to put it, wasn't speak for him, I think it was. He didn't want the young lady to speak for him. Okay. All right, Tim.
Thank you so much. So I answered as many as I could. I tried to get them all, I think. So really appreciate that. And we've got a lot of content coming. We are not going to wait for our New Year's resolution on January 1st. There's an old saying, if you're going to do something, do it now. Don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. So don't be talking about you're going to lose weight, or you're going to work out, or you're going to quit smoking, or you're going to do any of these things January 1st. If you're thinking about doing anything to better your life.
Can we not have motivational Tim, please? It's like, oh gosh. New year, new Tim.
To walk closer with the Lord, to being kinder, nicer, forgiving, paying it forward, cleaning up your garage, moving down, getting your Social Security going. Whatever it is you're thinking about doing, don't delay. Do it today. Ooh, that's a good one. And remember, on Social Security, remember this saying, I'm borrowing it from a subscriber. I'm going to get it right now. I got it memorized. You can get a little less money from Social Security for more years.
No.
Or you can get.
No, we already had an expert who, went over, a financial planner at least, who denounced most of what you said about Social Security. So you need to stop trying to mention the word Social Security so you can tag it Social Security so that you can put it then as being a financial video so you can get financial AdSense. It's just absolutely, just outrageous.
Get more money
in my estimation, in my opinion, allegedly. Right.
So make sure you consider that and get your Social Security as soon as you can. Start enjoying the retirement life, get you a little side hustle, and be free, folks. Be free to live your life. You got less runway in front of you than you got behind you. I don't care how old you are. Nobody's promised tomorrow. Crush it.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
All right, I'm going to stop in there. Okay, guys, let's get over to this other video, which is an older video. And I actually would like to thank Buckeye Gordon for showing this video today, because he kind of alerted this. And I feel that I want to make sure that I give his channel recognition and that you go to Buckeye Gordon's channel and check out the full video. But kind of, I wanted to add this in some ways to the list of reasons why Sarasota Tim is problematic. And it's not just the personas and costumes that Tim wears and seems to happily parade around in, especially Cowboy Tim. It's the other part, which we'll see in a minute, which Buckeye Gordon and other creators have also pointed it out. And I think it is important to realize this is actually really bad. It's just beyond, play. It's not a Halloween party. It's not part of a party costume. He's not in a theater play. He's not a 5-year-old child playing cowboy and dressing up and stuff. No, that's not. No, that's not what's happening. All right, so we're going to take it from here. He's cooking breakfast in a Walmart parking lot. What guys?
I did video in 1080p this morning because a couple of you have always asked about the high definition. It just was taking too long to upload to me. I want those uploads up a lot quicker. So I'm back to 720. I'm sorry. I hope it's good enough for everybody.
And I think we need to figure out. Tim, did you notify in your video with YouTube? Because there's a little part in the actual upload that says if there's anything about guns or things that exit bullets, I should say, for YouTube's. And yet you're here brandishing one on your side. And that's not the only thing that's specifically problematic for a YouTube video. I do believe they have some terms of service around that. And that's pretty clear. Tim's complaining also that if he were to produce videos that had any, quality to it with, definition, it would take far too long for him to actually upload the videos. And so he rather bring you a lower quality so he can get more content out, because, how can you miss out on this, guys? And the variety of cooking breakfast in Walmart parking lots, just like old times. And I think his friend JJ's with him. This is from a month ago, but is this part of the retro react? Just because this is Tim. This needs to be listed into the problems. The past number 10. This is number 11 now. We could go to 20 by the end of this week.
They're up and they're all ready to go to watch, but they take an hour.
All right, so hopefully this will fade off. So it's not only obviously this device here that exits bullets. It's this badge on the belt. What is the badge actually trying to say, Tim? Because one, I don't believe you were in your home state. Two, you never were in law enforcement. Three, I don't think you're an honorary member of any law enforcement division. And lastly, why are you brandishing all of this inappropriately at a Walmart parking lot? Videoing it. Just amount of this. What's wrong with this? Belt patterns. Okay, keep going, Tim. I think I sped you to 1.25. Yes, of course.
Or something like that, where these only take 15 minutes at the most. So I'm back to 720p. Just want to let you guys know.
Oh, great.
All right, let's get you cooking some breakfast. All right, here we go. We got the bacon cooking. Well, we're going to get
Great.
the bacon cooking now.
Okay.
Walmart, baby.
Still-
Walmart bacon.
This is a good shot. I don't think we're ever going to see exactly what is here. I think if it's impersonation of any kind, that is not allowed anywhere in the United States. Impersonating a law officer and wearing a gun and a badge and a hat. You would think if you saw Tim, write in the comments. I mean, serious. What would be your initial thought? I mean, if you knew it wasn't Tim, that was a loaded question. All right, he's about to put more bacon out to take out his coronary arteries. No.
How many we
else
need?
Interesting, Tim.
I'd say 8 between 3 of us. There's 4. Oh, that's that honey maple. I can smell it. Hand that to her. I could use a paper towel for my.
We got Tim out here with the boots, the jeans. He has the whole costume, and I'm using the word costume because it comes out when he's Cowboy Tim. I mean, this whole outfit must have cost hundreds of dollars to get the boots and the hat. I mean, the jeans and the shirt, maybe not so much. My goodness. And then the gun. I mean, it's very inappropriate, Tim. It's verging on impersonation in a very illegal manner, in my opinion.
My hands.
And that's like, what is wrong with you? To do that.
Oh, hickory. There you go. Hand that to her and get back to videoing. I can't hold it. I got grease in my hand.
No, I didn't say that.
And can you hand me a paper towel? Give her that.
Okay, bossy.
We need another somebody. We need more help.
I need a videographer here.
What does this say? I don't have a way to get any closer. Does anyone know what Tim's badge is supposed to say here? I would assume this is impersonation of a law officer. And I'm assuming it's not legal. So why is he out here doing this? I mean, it's not like this is bad because he's actually, I believe this is a true firearm. And I don't think you could be doing this on YouTube like this. What does it say here? Who's he trying to think he is? I mean, Captain Beer Gut?
Yeah, you need to.
JJ gets too nervous. Look at this. This is how you cook it up. And this is how, what we're going to do is we're going to use this table with the propane grill and take the legs off and they'll fit on there just perfect. Look at this, man. Bacon and eggs in Walmart parking lot. You don't get any better than this. What is it?
I mean, why are you at a campsite? I have way too many questions. Keep going.
I want to know where that table comes from.
Yeah. Story on this table was, these are $45, all aluminum. They're not cheap. I got it about 2 years ago, and you won't be surprised to know it had no tag on it. And I got up to the cashier, and she came over and she goes, "How much was it?" I said, "Well, I don't know. They looked online, and I'm trying to remember how it went. I looked online. Somebody looked online, and anyway, couldn't find it or whatever. I found it later, knowing it was $45, but there was no other ones there, and I got it for, I think I told her it was nothing. It was cheap, and so that's what they rang it up for. And when I found out what they actually go for, and I just didn't know.
They rang it up for nothing? There's holes in the story, Tim. Finish it up because I'm going to end the retro here.
I was like, wow. I'll take this down to the scrap market and sell it. Folks,
God.
we are living large, okay? This is how you do it.
No.
And I'll tell you.
I'm going to disagree with you, Tim. That was not living large. And from what we could see over the Christmas period, and I really wasn't watching too much. I was busy, I think, like a lot of people. And I just saw sort of Tim being very nostalgic and hanging out in the camper. I don't think he went to any friend's house for dinner that I saw. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't see that he necessarily went out to have dinner with any of his usual friends. I don't know if it's just that he wasn't able to get where they were all easily. Who knows? Anyway, guys, I am potentially, I was thinking if I have time, I may stream for Tim's birthday, which is Sunday, the 29th of December, per Tim in one of his videos, where he said his birthday to coincide with his car registration was December the 29th. So that, I believe, is Sunday. But I do have a lot of schoolwork this weekend. I have some assignments, and I need to take a look when things are due, because we do have, obviously, the new year, and we have to have sometimes our assignments in earlier. So I need to double check and just make sure I have everything done on time. So anyway, if not, then I will plan to go live stream and we can all celebrate Tim's birthday together. All right, guys. And I am going to wrap it up there. I hope everyone had a fantastic Christmas, and we'll see you soon. I can tell I'm losing my voice. I was at work today, so I got to go. I got to get to sleep, guys. All right. Check you later. Bye.